we're exploring the wild ride of the Ottoman Empire. It wasn't all conquests and grand palaces. There were silk bans, beard taxes, and coffee as public enemy number one. So buckle up, hit subscribe, and let's get rolling. Okay, first up, we're talking fashion police, Ottoman style. Imagine being told you couldn't wear silk. This luxurious fabric, a symbol of wealth and status, was strictly off limits for certain groups in Ottoman society. The Ottomans wanted to protect their local textile industry and reinforce social hierarchy. Allowing just anyone to wear silk would mean competition from those fancy Italian silk merchants. If you were caught trying to sneak around in some forbidden silk, you might have faced some stiff penalties. Picture this. You're strolling through the Ottoman Empire sporting a magnificent beard, the envy of all your neighbors. But wait, you owe the government money for your facial hair? In the 17th century, Sultan Murad IV imposed a beard tax. This tax was all about social engineering. If you wanted to rock that beard, you had to pay up. All right, coffee lovers, this one's for you. Can you imagine a world without your morning cup of joe? In the 16th century Ottoman Empire, coffee was banned, coffee houses were shut down, and those caught sipping the forbidden brew faced severe punishments. People gathering in coffee houses, debating politics and religion made the LSLTN nervous. Even something as simple as a cup of coffee can be caught up in the currents of history. Ever picked out an outfit thinking you look super stylish only to be told, nope, not allowed? In the Ottoman Empire, the government had strict rules about who could wear what color. These laws maintained order and reinforced social hierarchy. Bright reds and purples were for sultans and viziers. Merchants wore more subdued hues. Clothing colors had profound social and political implications. The law of fratricide. A succession solution, the Ottoman Empire had a proactive approach to succession disputes. New sultans could execute their brothers to prevent power struggles. It's a chilling example of securing power and stability, brutal by today's standards, but crucial in its historical context. The Ottoman Temperance movement, no booze allowed. Prohibition, anyone? Centuries before the United States had its ill-fated experiment with banning alcohol, the Ottoman Empire had its own version. Islam, the dominant religion of the empire, strictly forbids the consumption of alcohol. While the Ottomans were generally known for their religious tolerance, this was one rule they took pretty seriously. People found ways to discreetly enjoy a drink or two, but getting caught could mean facing the wrath of the authorities. All right, time to talk about hygiene. The Ottomans took cleanliness very seriously, and public baths, or hammams, were a cornerstone of their society. These weren't just places to get squeaky clean. They were social hubs, places to relax, gossip, and even conduct business. The Ottomans had specific laws governing the operation of hammams, ensuring they were kept clean and orderly. Bathhouses weren't just about hygiene, but were an integral part of everyday life. Remember when we talked about coffee causing a stir in the Ottoman Empire? Well, tobacco had its own moment in the spotlight too. When this New World plant made its way to the Ottoman Empire, it quickly became a hit. People loved it, but the authorities? Not so much. Tobacco sparked a heated debate, leading to a back and forth of bans and regulations. Even centuries ago, people grappled with the same questions about public health, personal freedom, and the role of government. The Ottoman Empire had a unique social group known as eunuchs, men who were castrated before puberty. In the Ottoman Empire, eunuchs played a crucial role in the imperial palace. They served as guards, servants, and even advisors to the Sultan and his family. Their lack of certain distractions made them trustworthy guardians of the harem, the women's quarters of the palace. It's a complex and sensitive topic, but it's an undeniable part of Ottoman history. Imagine a world without the printing press. It's hard, right? But in the Ottoman Empire, the printing press was a late arrival, and it wasn't exactly welcomed with open arms. The Ottomans had a long and rich tradition of calligraphy and manuscript production. The introduction of the printing press, with its potential to mass-produce texts, was seen by some as a threat to this tradition, and even to the power of religious authorities. Technological innovations, while often beneficial, can also disrupt established ways of life and create unexpected tensions. You can't talk about the Ottoman Empire without mentioning the Janissaries. This elite military force was the backbone of the Ottoman army for centuries, recruited through a system called the Devshirme. Christian boys from the Balkans were taken, converted to Islam, and rigorously trained to become soldiers. The Janissaries were more than just soldiers. They were a symbol of Ottoman power and a testament to the empire's complex social fabric. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room: slavery. Yes, like many empires throughout history, the Ottoman Empire practiced slavery. But it was a different system than the chattel slavery that we often think of in the context of the Americas. In the Ottoman Empire, slaves had certain rights and protections, and it was not uncommon for slaves to rise to positions of power and influence. It's a complex and often uncomfortable topic to discuss, but it's crucial to approach it with nuance and an understanding of the historical context. Love and marriage, they go together like, well, you know the saying. But in the Ottoman Empire, marriage was often less about love and more about family, social alliances, and the continuation of the family line. Islamic law permitted men to have up to 4 wives, though this was a practice largely reserved for the wealthy elite. Marriages were often arranged, with families playing a significant role in choosing spouses for their children. Marriage served a much broader social purpose than it often does today. And finally, let's talk about something we all think about at some point: inheritance. What happens to your stuff when you're gone? The Ottomans had a pretty clear-cut system for that. Islamic inheritance law dictated how a person's property should be divided among their heirs, with specific shares allocated to male and female relatives. This system, while complex, aimed to ensure a fair and equitable distribution of wealth within families. Even in matters of death and legacy, laws and customs played a vital role in shaping Ottoman society. Wow, we've covered a lot of ground today, haven't we? From silk bans to beard taxes, from coffee prohibitions to the complexities of slavery, we've journeyed through some of the most fascinating and often surprising aspects of Ottoman law. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating historical content. Let us know in the comments which law surprised you the most. Until next time, keep exploring.